YouTube, this is Darkon633. We're taking a look at another Star Wars review. This time we're going to take a look at the 6-inch Black Series Scariff Stormtrooper Leader. So it's pretty cool to actually get a hold of the actual retail release this time around. The overall design is still pretty close to the standard version of the Troopers, but obviously there are a few major differences. One being that the paint scheme is quite different, since it's got a lot more blue going along with the body, and he does have this new kilt piece, well, skirt-like piece around there, so it does give it a little bit more of an identification between the two troopers. Anyways, we'll take a look at the box. The box is about the same, even to the design. It's not a whole lot different going there. Obviously, it's not an exclusive this time around, but it does have a number, obviously, number 28, and it does have the bio on the back. So anyways, we'll now take a look at the figures more directly. Articulation-wise, it's about the same from what we could tell with the standard Trooper. The articulation on the head is the same. It's got the same ball joints with a little bit of forward and backward movement. It's got ball hinges at the shoulders with the good range of movement, and it does go in a little bit more, which is nice. It does have ball joints at the elbows, along with the good amount of wrist articulation, and he does have the upward and downward movement articulation. He's got good joints at the waist, with really tight joints back and forth and side to side, so that's nice. He's got ball joints at the hips, but it does get hindered a bit due to the piece here, but not by a whole lot, since it's a little bit made of a softer material, so you're going to have just a little bit more movement there, but nowhere near as much movement as the standard one. You can swivel at the thighs, double joints at the knees, and are extremely tight on mine. And he does have the full-on rotation of the ankles. So he does have a lot of articulation. Anyways, so now take a look quickly between the different troopers on their own. And here he is next to the standard Scariff Stormtrooper. Now this is actually pretty close design, since they are basically the same overall design scheme. However, obviously, as I mentioned before, it does have a different paint design going on and just the design on the legs in general. But other than that, they do look nice together, and it's really nice to actually get a hold of a lot of these troopers together, especially if you're just a fan of army building in general. As a comparison, I'm just going to quickly bring back the Depth Trooper and the Hover Tank Trooper. Now, while this comparison can already be seen in my previous video, I'm just going to quickly go over it here. So, bear with me here. It's having a little bit of balancing issues. There we go. So here is the troopers together, and once again it does look nice together with the other troopers, especially if you just like to army build a lot of different of the variant troopers within the film. In conclusion, I think Hasbro did another fantastic job in creating another variant of a troop builder character in the 6-inch Black Series scale. And since it does have a lot more style going on because it's a squad leader, it does look really nice as a part of the standard releases, but obviously it does do well in a display with the other troopers. Hopefully we'll be able to see the third variation of the short trooper down the line in the 6-inch scale, but this is what we got so far, and Hasbro's once again done a really good job in releasing the different variants already in the 6-inch scale up to this point. I got this one actually at Target recently, since I was able to find a full case of it not too long ago, so I'm happy to actually finally get a hold of this figure. Anyways, please comment, subscribe, and check out Hero Club and Hero Taku. Also check my Twitter to Darkon633, and don't forget to check down the other channels down below. Please check the little bell on the screen in order to make sure you see the content as soon as it goes up on my channel, and I'll be back with more Star Wars reviews, but for now I'm seeing YouTube. Bye.